Seder from Picking Penguins, and we're gonna rock on to Rise.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Let me move the mic.
Okay, let's go, Daddy.
You're gonna feature us with the microphone. Okay, here we go, Kai. You ready?
Here we go. Yay! How do we like that? So where are we here? Oh, I can't hear Jackie.
We're on. I've just been talking, and I was carefully muted while the Picking Penguins were playing. So we're going to bless all of our technology. I've got a phone, a tablet, laptop, we've got a desktop. So we're going to bless it all and give thanks for the wonderful gift of technology that's helping us connect with each other in this moment, from Hawaii all the way to the East Coast, to Canada, all the way down to Texas and Florida. I think we have some people from Ohio. I'm here in Kansas City. So Faith, I'm just so thankful that it's all up and running now.
Me too, you guys. I know yesterday was seamless, but we need the full experience. That's what life is, right?
Yeah, I feel like we need to start with the Jamila quote.
Okay, let's go. Let's go there. Let's go there. And then we'll have Princess Izzy. Okay, so again, thank you for showing up to this day 2 of our Rise album. I'm getting confused with all of my camera shots. Sorry. So we're going to read this quote here. It's from Jamila White. And it says, "We are billions of caterpillars forced into our cocoons, being called on to change from the inside out, to metamorphosize, to rest and reflect, and to sprout wings." So this is the time we're in. And that's why I feel like these songs speak to me. It's been a part of my journey of being in the cocoon, you know, and being in the mess, and yet letting that creativity, you know, move through me and do what it wants to do. And this is what I wanted to do. And Jackie said yes, and all of you have said yes. So before we start, I'm going to just ask my hubby, can I turn off the Zoom? It's confusing. Okay, thank you. And while he's doing that, we have Princess Izzy. Come here, Princess Izzy. Come here. Come here, Princess Izzy. She, look in that camera, baby, this one. She's just going to cast a quick spell for us. For what? Magic and fun, Izzy? Okay, tell us. Go and do your spell because we're ready. We want this. And to be good technology and flow. Okay, go. Make your spell, honey. Tell them.
Look
Look at that camera. It is done. It is done, people. Okay. Thank you, Princess Izzy. She'll be back. All right. Thank you. So we're going to, just invite you today that at least the theme is not only about the butterfly, but feeling it in your body, feeling that rise through your body. So we have drumming, we have dancing. And before we start rolling, we just have to thank our sponsors. Is that a good place to go, Jackie?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's thank our sponsors.
Yeah. Because none of this would be as, I don't know, beautiful and expansive as it is without them. Yeah. So to AG&T Association for Global New Thought, Empower Music and Arts, New Thought Radio, Robert is on the call with us, and also Supreme Master TV. I mean, I know you artist friends out there, what I feel is that it means the world to have that kind of support, right? For each of us, not only artists, have that support. So thank you. And to my Rise tribe that contributed to the making of the album. And special shout out to Bettina Marino, who she actually got her wings. She passed a day before my birthday. There's Bettina. Yeah. And so, we're going to be giving away some digital albums in her name because she didn't get to have it. So you're going to get Bettina's copy. Yeah. So I think that's good. Are we ready to roll here? Let me just say one more thing before our first song, Lighthouse. I mean, Jackie, maybe you could set the stage of the Rise just a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, for Lighthouse. So,
or just in general. Have we introduced you? This is Jacquie Fernandez.
I'm like, wow. I've been like scattered, getting all this going. So we got it going now, and we're here, we're centered, and we're ready to rise. And tonight is all about embodiment. So it's not lost on me that the technology kind of like went, wah, because that's out of the body, right? And so it was an opportunity to just stay centered and to breathe and to just one foot in front of the other. When something goes wrong with technology, just like when something goes wrong in our lives, we got to just stop and just do the next thing. What is the next thing? And it's so easy to get caught up in overwhelm. Faith is waiting. All these people are waiting, and, we're supposed to be live on Facebook and all, whatever. Translate that to, my coworkers are waiting on me. My family's, has expectations, and I'm just in chaos. And I know I've been feeling it lately, especially with this pandemic. All of my routines are out of whack, and I've just had to breathe. What's the next thing? What's the next step?
Yeah.
So here we are. And our next step in this embodiment of Rise is, speaking of pandemic, is to take this song Lighthouse, which is a beautiful track. And Faith posted on Facebook asking for people to submit photographs of first responders and medical professionals in their lives. And oh my gosh, so you're going to see those photographs that were submitted along with this song, this amazing song. Is there anything you want to say about Lighthouse?
Well, I want to say that my longtime producer, Ted Jacobs, who did all my other albums, which, by the way, this is my 11th release. So he did so many. He's my musical soulmate. He popped up at the perfect time and did this song with me. And it's one of my personal favorites. I don't know if it's because it was one of the most challenging songs. It took the longest to finish. It was the last song to be completed. But I'll set the scene for what this story is. And by the way, it was inspired at first for a sync songwriting class I was doing for TV and film. And the theme was hero. And how funny, look at where we are now, because the scene I set in my mind was this scene where you're in a global pandemic. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's no one to save you. You're looking around. So who are the heroes, right? It's each of us. It's the grocery clerk worker. It's the bus driver. It's the nurse assistant. It's the nurses. It's the doctors. And so while we go through this song, I want to just invite you to just honor the hero that is rising now. And it might be heroes in your life, but really there's a hero's call for each of us. There is. So this is Lighthouse, and you can enjoy the pictures of some of the beautiful heroes showing up.
I won't pretend that I'm alright. Not sure I have the will to fight. But there's a storm that's coming our way. Hey, can we find the courage to stay? Where will we run? There's no one to save us, who'll save us, nowhere to turn. So find the strength that's inside us. I'm counting on you, and you on me too. Let's stand our ground, gotta make shelter now. Be a lighthouse to everyone. Let's come to life, let's look alive and shine a light. Let's come to life, let's look alive, gotta make things right. Let's come to life, let's look alive and be the light. Let's come to life, let's look alive and look alive. I know we may not look the part, but maybe we have a hero's heart. Maybe we have a feels like we're breaking every day. Oh, we're letting all the dark parts fall away. Our day has come. It's time to rise up and show up. We are the ones to change the world that's around us. I'm counting on me and you. The whole world is true. Let's stand our ground, gotta make shelter now. Be a lighthouse to everyone. Let's come to life, let's look alive and shine a light. Let's come to life, let's look alive, gotta make things right. Let's come to life, let's look alive and be the light. Let's come to life, let's look alive and look alive. Let's come to life, hey, come to life.
Yeah.
Let's come to life.
Come to life, yo. It's time to look alive, hold on to your faith and just take a dive. Ready for your blessings, stay steady, I know they will arrive. Feel alive, seek a bunch of love and escape the lies. That's the only way that me and you can keep hope alive. Make a change, stand up, keep your head up. Living life in the fast like I'm sped up. I'm fed up of trying to get my bread up. Get up, trying to make a change for the better.
Let's stand our ground, gotta make shelter now. Be a lighthouse to everyone that's lost. Let's come to life, let's look alive and shine a light. Let's come to life, let's look alive, gotta make things right.
my God, that was so beautiful. Jackie, you kicked its ass with that picture montage.
Was that beautiful?
I had to not get into it or I'd be crying.
I know. I just, putting that together, seeing all those people, so just hearts open, knowing that they're going into the front lines day after day. It's just amazing. We're so blessed.
Yes. And I have to thank all those that sent in pictures. My sister Lori, my friend Susan, Joey Galan. If you saw some blingy ones, it's Ruth by Joey Galan. He's a fashion designer, donating these masks to the front line. And also many of our posse friends, for those of you from that tribe, I put their pictures in there. So, wow, I can't talk about it too much because I would actually be boo. But the hero is rising. We know it.
It is. Speaking of heroes, speaking of getting in the body, you think it's time to bring Curtis on?
Yes.
Let's do it.
It is time for Curtis Byrd. While he's coming up here, I just have to share. Don't tell anyone, except for we're telling the whole world. Curtis is my favorite drummer that he plays with me when I sing at Agape International Spiritual Center. And he always has my back. And he's been in the few house bands I've had for my own projects. But he is here to take it deeper, to do drumming affirmation. So take it away, Curtis Byrd. Bring us deep. And get your drums, by the way.
How you guys doing out there? Happy Saturday. Awesome song, Faith. I love that song.
Thank you. We don't quite see you yet.
Say that again?
We don't quite see you yet, but maybe soon.
Oh, wait, you don't see me?
There he is. We see him. Okay. Yeah, we see him.
That was good.
Oh, sorry. Faith doesn't see you. Go for it.
Okay. Grab your drum. Sit up straight. I got some great affirmations for you. Here it is. Affirmation is, stand my ground, be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. Say it with me. Stand my ground.
Stand my ground.
Be the light.
Sorry.
Know my faith, shine bright. Grab your drum. Here's the beat right here. Affirmation. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. Just play. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. What? Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith, shine bright. Say it with me. Shine bright. Know your faith, shine bright. Woo. One more time. Here it is. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith. Shine bright. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith. Shine bright. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith. Shine bright. Stand my ground. Be the light. Know my faith. Shine bright. 4, 3, 2, 1, and shine bright, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1, and shine bright, y'all. 4,
Woo! Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sad for me. I didn't get to see you. I'll see it on the replay. But was that hot? Was that hot, everybody?
That was hot.
Were you drumming? I have to change the view so I can see all of you. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. You know, that's something we can do anytime. Yeah, you are coming back. You are coming back. But Curtis, at any point, right, during your day, you can break it up and just drum it out and chant it out.
Yes, drum and chant.
Yes. All right. Thank you. And I love that he chose the line, stand my ground. Because, you know, sometimes you want to give yourself the easy way out. and I'm for comfort and I'm for ease, you know, but I'm talking about the emotional part. You know, when you're going to choose love, choose to stay, choose to shine your light, right? Instead of spew your darkness. And it's all good. It's all part of the process of the butterfly thing. So, yeah. But thank you, Curtis. That was super awesome. All righty. So now I wonder if my friends here, Jackie, our next guests are here.
Let's see.
For the next song, it's Ready or Not. And I'm calling out Summer. Oh, Dree is here.
Dree. Is Dree here?
Dree Patterson. She is.
Dree.
Dree's somewhere there. And we're looking for Tony Serzo and Summer Bingham.
Yeah.
Yay.
I hear someone saying, I'm here. Do we see them?
That was me, Dree. I hope you guys can hear me okay.
I can hear you. Yay. Is Tony here and Summer?
Woo!
So while we're finding them, I'm going to just give you the background to this song and have you talk. Dree and I will talk a little bit about it. So it was created in last August, at a collab event. And I got to meet Dree, which I think maybe you're on screen, but I don't see you. Get to see you. It's okay. They're looking for you. There's Dree and Tony Serzo. And I think we chose female empowerment. And we had 2 hours, I think, right, Dree?
Yes, we did.
And by the way, Dree, I didn't know. We don't know each other.
Yeah, it
we
was
just
so
met
fast.
each
It was
other.
maybe like 90 minutes.
Yes, but she is an incredible artist that will be performing at our after party. So you've got to, get the link for that. I'm sure Jackie will tell you all about it. But Dree, do you remember, I think it was Tony or you were talking about the U.S. soccer team? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, because we were talking about like kicking goals or something, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he was saying balls, not dolls. And if you guys were here yesterday, I told them the same story.
Oh, yeah.
About the kahuna saying that it's time for the kane, the men, to soften, and the time for the wahine to reclaim our power. So we started talking about, maybe it was Tony, but he was saying, like, do you remember they just came out of left field, the soccer team. No one thought they were going to rise the way they did. So what I remember, Dree, was you just came up with the hook.
Right.
Like, out of the air.
Yeah, I think it was him.
Right? Dropping it like it's hot.
It was so fun. It was like, yeah, taking over.
Yeah, dropping it like it's hot.
Yay.
And I think I see Summer. Summer's here, but she's labeled Imua Garza. Summer, can you unmute yourself? Okay. Oh. Can we hear her?
For some reason, I think I'm a bit late,
Dree.
so like my voice is coming in late.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm listening to delay in my ear too. It's all good. So Tony is there. He's the man in the co-write, and he's giving us all these awesome like feminine viewpoints. You remember that, Dree? I don't see her. And
yeah,
but Tony,
he was really in touch with his feminine side. I was very impressed.
Me too, which I wish Tony were here. Yeah. But Tony started the production of the song and ultimately handed it off to Summer, who is in New York, amidst everything going on right now. And honestly, I'd never met a female producer that could do this, that you're going to hear. Yeah. So could we play the song a little? Unless Summer or Dree, you want to say a little bit? And then we can talk a little bit after.
Are we ready or not?
All right, ready or not?
The song was just so fun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Okay.
Listen up. We're gonna tell you, let's break it up. Them stale ideas, freshen up. Gonna air it out, shake it up right here. We did this out when they told us to knock it off, take a backseat. No, we're not heading up for this. We're taking the wheel. They didn't know, they didn't see, they didn't think. We're coming out of left field faster than a blink. They try to write us off, but here we go. Hands on, now we come together, girls. Let's bring it on.
We'll take it over, make it bold, and drop it like it's hot. We'll synergize and energize. Hold up, ready or not. We'll take it over, make it bold, and drop it like it's hot. We'll synergize and energize. Hold up,
ready or not, ready or not. Hey, 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 we're blowing up. What they thought we could do or not, we're on the rise, showing up. Rattling force, spreading like wildfire. They're gonna know, they're gonna see, they're gonna think. It's not about the lipstick or dishes in the sink. They look us in the eye and listen up and listen in. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, go for the win!
we'll take it over, make it bold, and drop it like it's hot. We'll synergize and energize. Hold up, ready or not. We'll take it over, make it bold, and drop it like it's hot. We'll synergize and energize. Hold up,
Ready or not, ready or not. We're taking over, dropping it like it's hot. It's time to show y'all, hold up, ready or not. We're taking over, dropping it like it's hot. It's time to show y'all, hold up, ready or not, ready or not. We're taking over, dropping it like it's hot. It's time to show y'all, hold up, ready or not.
we'll take it over, make it bold, and drop it like it's hot. We'll synergize and energize. Hold up,
Ready or not, ready or not.
Ready or not. Woohoo! Summer. Did Summer kick its butt in that production or what?
I'm so honored y'all brought
So
me
here's the
on.
truth. Oh,
She killed it.
yes, she did. What'd you say, Summer?
You guys hear me okay? I'm sorry. I know I'm 6 or 9 passes away.
Oh, what? All I know is you rocked it. But can I be honest? Dree, I honestly thought, you were going to cut this song. And what can I say? It was not a normal voice for me. But I know it was on purpose that I ended up being the one to sing it, because part of the story that I didn't share with you at the top of this is that how Rise came about is after all these years of not creating an album. It was 7 years since I've created an album because I've had kids and I couldn't justify the cost. Then we moved to Hawaii 3 years ago. And I just felt it's self-imposed. I felt trapped. And so I got mad at the dishes. I got mad at the husband. I got mad at the kids. And so, you know what? It was freeing to do these kind of vocals, to be kind of like in your face, to be like, ready or not, you know, I'm going to show up despite all this caca, mostly in my head. And it wasn't about the other people around me. So just thank you to my team of co-writers for giving me that experience, you know? Yeah. I don't know, Dree, if you can relate to that and Summer, but it's definitely a different voice for me. But it needed to be said, and said in that way. I don't hear that. Okay. Okay, thank you, girls. Just pop in anytime. Yeah. Jackie, you feel me on that at all? Like having a different voice, those different faces. I can't hear you.
I'm muted. I'm trying to be so good and stay muted when I'm supposed to. And then I get caught up in it. But I was just saying, as women especially, you know, we fulfill so many roles, and it's hard to, you know, sometimes have our grounding and our centering when we're having to show up in different ways. And, you know, there always seems to be opportunity to grow into each role that we serve authentically in a way that really serves our own highest good, because ultimately that's what the world wants and needs, right?
Yeah.
I can't be Faith Rivera. You can't be Jacquie Fernandez. Like, you know, we got to be ourselves, and we got to bring that forward.
Well, I feel like with the cocoon, you know how it has to have like this extra energy to bust out? At least I'm imagining that.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So at the end of this project, I think I finally got that the value of that anger, even the resentment and the blame. It's like jet propulsion, right? To launch me to somewhere else. And like the rocket, you drop that part that you don't need.
Yes.
And you bring the pretty butterfly part.
Yes. You know, and we want to get to that part. We want to get to the butterfly, you know, spreading the wings and flying. But like what happens before that is the caterpillar comes completely undone, right? Like basically becomes goop. Like, so there's this shedding of what was, you know, you can't bring that forward. It's just completely remade into the new evolution that will happen. So it's scary. It's terrifying. Like, you know, do you think like a caterpillar knows what's going to happen?
Not at all. It's unrecognizable.
Yeah.
So for each of us, guys, like they keep saying, they don't know what this will look like, what our world will look like now.
Yes.
So to me, this kind of time is demanding each of us to show up in ways we never even knew existed for us.
Right. And to trust that, right? To trust what's coming and what's unfolding. And again, it's back to that, like the next step, like one foot in front of the other. Like we don't have to know the destination. We don't have to know what it's going to look like, but we have to trust that if we move forward authentically, you know, as ourselves and who we are, and we are willing to step into the unknown, that's where the beauty is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's time for some giveaways.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yay, thank you guys. Alrighty. So this one is, I'm supposed to have Princess Izzy here, but I'm not going to go bother her.
Okay.
Because, you know, she's a princess. But I thought it would be fun. This first gift is going to be my kid's flash drive, which I'm sorry, in all of the craziness, I didn't get to show it to you, but it's really cute. It's a little fox or a little ladybug filled with music for kids and families. And in addition to that, Izzy and I will jump on a call with you. Oh, Miss Izzy is here. Sorry, I guess hurry. This is the added piece we'll do. We'll jump on a call with whoever wins. And we're going to make your unicorn slime with you. You can tell us what you want us to put inside of it, like little fruits or glitter. Izzy, are we going to make that for them? Yes? Yes. Okay, so that's the first prize. Can we find someone to give that to, Jackie?
Let's do it. Let's find Val. Do you want to swipe through the Zoom room? And I'm going to count to 3.
Should we look for some?
There you go.
To who? Sorry. To my sister?
Is that your sister? An inside job.
Is that
No jump.
We can give away more.
We can do it with your sister.
Yes.
Ourselves.
Yes. That's my cousin. Okay, yeah, we're going to give it to them. And to Lori. Yay. Okay, Matt, we're going to call you and we're going to make some slime with you. And the next one is Don't Keep Your Day Job book by Kathy Heller, who personally is a big, huge part of my story. Gave me permission to be messy, start writing for TV and film, and meeting people like Summer and Tony, who are co-writers on that song. So who wants that book? How are we giving away that, guys? I'm sorry, say again?
Izzy, let's go. Let's go, Izzy.
Okay.
Yay! All right, so you got the book. You got the book. And the last prize I'm going to give away is a digital version of the album. Rise. Who's that going to? To Anne. Well, I already gave it to Anne. I did. Meryl just bought it. She bought it. She just bought it. But I'll give it to you, Meryl, if you want to gift it.
Yeah, the winners can give it, right? Pay it forward.
Yeah, I'm happy to win something.
Yes, pay it forward.
Okay.
Yay! Okay. All righty. So we're moving on to the next song. This is Rise Up.
This is Rise Up. So that means we got to bring
Jennifer. Is my producer here? We do, but is Eli here? My producer? Did he? Eli, in case you're here, like wave or raise your hand. And we can talk after. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
We do. Yay. So before she pops on here, or maybe she's popped on for you. She is my sister. We have been with each other through the rising of so many phases in our life. And it's amazing. Dance has always been a part of her life. But to see her grow, and she is now like a master health and well-being teacher. She is the director of the well-being department over at Brave Thinking Institute. And she's created her own modality that she will share with you today. But this is how we're going to take the song Rise Up and put it into our bodies. So I'm going to hand it over to my sister, Jennifer Jimenez. Yay. Take it, sister.
Faith, first of all, just celebrating with you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Awesome.
We can hear
Welcome,
you. I can hear you.
everyone, to our next song, Rise Up. Awesome. Good. Just checking. Beautiful. Well, I feel so honored, Faith, to be here with you, to be celebrating you, taking a stand for yourself, taking a stand for your music. And I totally get it. That moment, where you've started having babies and you're raising those babies, and, it's easy to let that light, that fire, that passion, that purpose part of you take a little bit of a back seat. And then to really say, you know what, I'm done. There's nothing stopping me but me, and really carving out the time to do this. And I just have, before we head into the song, a quick little story, Faith, that I don't even know if you really know or remember this moment. But as I was thinking about what could I say about this amazing goddess, entrepreneur, mother, woman who brings light and love and transformational principles and music together in this world. And for me, you have made a massive difference in my life. I was also in a place like you about 12, 13 years ago. Well, 14 years ago, actually, because my son is now, my baby's 14, and I'm 6 months pregnant with him. And I'm on the phone with a fellow musician, Daniel Namod, which many of you may know, and we're friends. And I was complaining about my life. I'm selling, Life Alert full time. And what I really want to be doing is following my dream and my passion, fulfilling my purpose in life, but I have no idea how to figure that out. And Daniel did the best thing for me. And he basically said, when are you going to get off your ass and go do this thing? Now, I'm 6 months pregnant. I have 2 toddlers at home, and I'm thinking, what is he talking about? But it was the best thing. And that's exactly what I started to do. And I went for that dream. And then a year into it, unfortunately, it didn't go so well the first year, which sometimes happens. And I was at a really low spot, actually. I don't know if I ever told you this, Faith, but I wasn't sure how we were going to pay the rent that month. And I was just distraught because I didn't want to go back to sales. And I knew that I was here for a great purpose. And Faith Rivera, you called me out of the blue. And Faith was going to be singing at this entrepreneurial event. It was a conference, a training with a woman who was teaching other entrepreneurs how to be successful. And Faith had been invited to be a musical artist and to sing at this event. This was pre-kids, of course, for her. And that event was a real turning point for me. I really felt like through Faith's invitation and friendship and love and support, she invited me to come and bring some movement to her music. And that really launched me on a whole new trajectory. And Faith, you might remember we had a little conversation in the conference seats about how do you balance motherhood and entrepreneurialism, and how do you blend that together? And it isn't easy, and it is messy, and it can be really challenging at times, but you've done so brilliantly, Faith. I just want to say that. I think there are not just women and not just mothers, but people in the world that see people like you who are shining their light. You are rising up. You are standing up for the dream. You are speaking out. And it takes courage. It takes bravery. It takes staring down all that stuff that you said, the anger and the resentment and the pointing fingers like, well, I'm not doing my thing because of that. No, if we're not doing our thing, we point right here, because I've been there too. Yeah. And we take the steps that we can take to bring forth that dream, to bring forth that purpose, to bring forth that hope, to bring forth the thing that we've been put here on this planet to do. And if there's one thing I know for sure, now's the time. And every single person I know inside of this celebration experience that's here to celebrate you are here for a reason. They have a great purpose, and that higher power, that divine spirit, that self is calling them to rise to something more expansive. And yes, it might be scary to do that thing, but just as you have done, Faith, and I have continued to march forward, and I get to because I've put that stake in the ground to do my beautiful work in the world. And it took some time to monetize it and to get it to grow. But if you just keep, watering those seeds and cultivating, it really can blossom and flourish into a thing of beauty, which you absolutely are. And this amazing CD absolutely is. So it's such an honor, Faith, to know you and to have you as my friend, to be your friend, to feel your support and love, even if there's time that we don't speak. You just matter so much to me. Thank you for that phone call all those years ago. And I feel so honored to help us all rise up, as I would invite us to do. Please stand. Take a stand.
I love you. Thank you.
Take a stand. I would invite everyone to stand up right now in this moment. We are going to dance this beautiful song into being. And I just want to quote Faith in this song. She says, "To rise up today, rise up today, set the world on fire today. You'll see me rise up today. I'm shooting right up. I'm shooting right up. I am shooting right up." And so with no further ado, it is my pleasure to move and dance with all of you. And that is what I'm inviting. I'm going to take a peek. Are you standing or are you sitting? If you are sitting, get up. Get up, rise up, and dance with me. TranscenDance is really all about bringing breath and movement and dance and harmony with this music to release stress, to release those limiting beliefs and those doubts and those worries, and to really embody, not just sit back and be a spectator, but what we're actually inviting you to do is stand up and to be a participant, to rise up and to move and dance. And I'm not going to teach you any steps. I'm not going to show you how to do this. I'm really just simply inviting you to stand and hear this song and move along with Faith, move along with me as a beautiful community celebrating this music. So thank you if you are standing and moving along with us, because that does show. And it sends a signal not only to Faith, but it also sends a signal to each other and a signal to the universe that you're ready. You're ready for that next level, that next piece that you are here to bring in your beautiful way. So let me share this piece of music. Oh, and Jacqueline, if you don't mind, Jackie, I should say, stop sharing your screen so that I may be able to share this song. That would be lovely. Thank you. Awesome. Here we go. And this should work. I'd love at the beginning of this song, if I could just hear, Jackie, if you could just say, yes, the sound's coming through, being shared properly, that would be great. How does it sound? Are you hearing it properly? Yeah. Awesome. All right. Here we go. And just begin to kind of sway your body to this song.
Shut up. I'm speaking. I'm finding.
Just feel the rhythm within you.
I'm here. Stop counting me out, 'cause I'm gonna stand out today. I'm gonna stand out today.
Just let the music move you. There's no right or wrong way. Put on that childlike, fun, playful self.
Call me invincible.
You are invincible.
Call me, I am original. Call me, I am unsinkable.
You're unsinkable.
Wouldn't be so wonderful to rise up today. Oh, rise up today. Set the world on fire today. You'll see me rise up today. I'm shooting right up.
Nice. I love what I'm seeing. Love the dancing.
I'm shooting right up. Get out.
Let me see some heart hands. Pump those heart hands. Send some love to Faith. Show her how much you appreciate this music, this life, this love. Nice. And then you can take some love in those fingers. Just spread some love.
I'm not invisible.
Nice.
Not anymore.
Draw some rainbows.
Not anymore. Call me invincible.
Open up that heart chakra.
Call me, I am original. Call me, I am unsinkable. Wouldn't be so wonderful to rise up today.
Let me see you move that body. Get yourself going. You got this. Woo! Nice. I love it. I love it. I see you. Woo! I want more, Faith. Can we dance some more? That was awesome. Too fun. Too fun, too fun. Take those hands. This is applause in sign language. Let's give Faith an incredible round of applause. Woo, Faith, you are amazing. I love that song. I love the meaning of that song. I love what I feel when I hear those words, because it is our moment and our time to rise, all of us, and really step in to our purpose and our power and really bring forth that unique thing that you are here on this planet to bring forth. No more waiting, no more putting it on the back burner, but as Faith is so beautifully represented in bringing forth this album, it's really on us just to step in, step forward, and to rise up. So it's my pleasure to be here with you. Thank you so much for inviting me, having me. I'm not seeing Faith or the team, but Jackie, maybe you could tell me who's next. There we go. Let's see here. I know this. There she is. Yay.
Can you hear me? Okay, there. Jen, that was so amazing. We all broke a sweat, a teeny one. And you know what? I don't think I would have ever written a song that starts with "shut up." I don't even say that in my real life, but I needed to say it to myself. Truly, those thoughts. So what a gift from you, Jennifer. Thank you again. Feel my heart and my gratitude. And please find her. We have a link on the website, actually.
They're asking where to send
but the brave
pictures of their Rise Up hair. Were they supposed to send pictures of their Rise Up hair somewhere?
They are. We've got some of those pictures.
Jackie, what do you think? What do we do?
Yeah, we can play those.
No, I think she's asking. Is she asking someone wants to submit one?
They sent in a message asking where do we send the photos. They took a picture of their Rise Up hair and they want to send it to you.
Got it. Where's the best place, Jackie, so we can possibly put it in the mix or not?
Yeah, if they could put it, actually just write in Messenger would be great. Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, so we can tell them we'll try show the picture. Yeah. Okay. So if you can find Jackie or me in Messenger. Okay. So thank you again, Jennifer. That was such a gift. And as you could feel it, could you guys feel that inspiration moving through her? That's just who she is. And I honestly didn't really know the whole story of that call, Jennifer, and what it meant for you. So the truth is, though, we have both done that for each other. You have helped to inspire me so many times. And you still do. So I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And one last shout out to my producer for that song, Ely Macadangdang, who I have never met, who is a hip hop producer who said yes to creating this uplifting dance track. Woo! So we're going to move on to Home for Each Other.
Oh, Faith, this song, I love this song so much. I love all the songs. Honestly, this album, the whole thing is just jamming, and it just takes you on a journey, and it's easy to just listen to it on repeat. But this song, like, I feel like I know this song. Like, I feel like my band has already covered this song. Like, every store I go into, this song is playing. It's just, it has such familiarity, which is awesome because it's about being home for each other.
Yeah, well, you know what? While we find some of the magic makers behind this song, I can tell you how it was inspired. So we're going to look for my co-writers and the featured artists on this song, the Fresh Preps. It's Joshua Stevens, if you guys see him, Daniel Lyons, and producer Chaz Umamoto. So if you guys can find them, if you want to bring them up. But the inspiration behind that is, remember I told you about Kathy Heller who wrote this book? She was the teacher. Oh,
Hello,
yay.
everybody. Hi.
Hey, Josh. How can I see you? Let me hear. I figured out. I'm going to get it. There you are. There you are. So Joshua is part of the duo from Fresh Press who wrote this song with me after I downloaded it in the shower. It was based on all this love I was feeling for this new tribe. They were students with me in Kathy Heller's sync songwriting class. And I brought it to you, Josh and Daniel, and you made this awesome thing. So, I mean, what did the song mean anything to you personally, per se? Because I know you're such a professional, you know, but I felt it has so much heart, equal to the brilliance of the production and your delivery. So share some words on it if you want to.
I think the song, well, actually it's funny because I make so many songs, and when I went back to listen to it when you released it, I was like, oh wow, this is kind of cool. Because I totally forgot it even existed. I was so overjoyed to
I know. I won't be offended.
No, I was overjoyed when you sent us an email. It's funny, you had asked us to incorporate it on the album, and I was actually in a trip in Portland doing writing, and it's thank God that we have technology, because I had my laptop and I could actually bounce the mix that I had on my computer, even though I wasn't in Hawaii, which was really, really cool. Otherwise, this wouldn't have happened.
Yes. No, you're right, Joshua. And you know what? I was like a fly bugging them. I couldn't let go of this song. I was like, no, we're gonna use it. So that's why Summer Bingham on my other song helped to finish the song out, you know, helping to comp things. Mm-hmm. But I love this song so much. And I met Josh and Daniel through the Creative Lab Hawaii event, right? And yeah. I love them as a duo. You're gonna have to look up their videos and their songs. Yeah, and Chaz is also another part of your production team, right, Joshua?
We ran out of time.
We ran long, man. Tell him sorry.
Yeah. I think this song is...
what did he want to say? Oh, sorry.
What did he want to say? Oh, I'm not sure. He probably feels like we just threw this production together overnight, and that's kind of what actually happened.
Wow.
But... I mean, we had no intention of releasing it until you were like, oh, we're releasing it.
I loved that song, honestly. And my vision is seeing bunches of people sing it. Yeah.
During this whole pandemic as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's play it. I kept thinking, did we hear the song yet? Let's just play it.
Cool beans.
Thank you, Joshua. And it's his voice that you hear featured.
Here we are living in the new place, feeling alive. All of us dreamers are growing the vibes. Came from the low, now we're making it high. Here we're together, moving up now off of the floor. Opening doors and we're hungry for more. Up from the ground, now we're ready to soar. I'm not alone, you are with me. You're not alone, I am with you. We can be home for each other, home for each other. Good thing we can be home for each other, be home for each other, home for each other. Good thing we can be home. We can be home for each other, home for each other. Good thing we can be home for each other, be home for each other, home for each other, home. We are home. I didn't know I didn't have to go it alone. You and me now are a tribe of our own. Stand with your team and you'll always find home. I didn't know I didn't have to pick up myself. Putting my trust in somebody else. Count on me too if you ever need help. I'm not alone, you are with me. You're not alone, I am with you. when the road gets rough and you hit the ground, keep your heart with us. You'll be safe and sound when the road gets rough and you hit the ground. Keep your heart with us. You'll be safe and sound. We can be home for each other.
Everybody sing along.
Feel things we can be home for each other. Be home for each other. Home for each other. We can be home. We can be home for each other. Home for each other. Feel things we can be home for each other. Be home for each other. Home for each other.
You're home.
We are home.
Yay. Thank you, Joshua and Daniel and Chaz for the gift of this song. Yeah. Thank you. So any other thing you want to share with everyone? And I know you're doing so many projects. Is there a website you want them to check out for the Fresh Preps?
You can follow us on Spotify. We have some music there. We have an Instagram at the Fresh Preps.
At the Fresh Preps. All right. Thank you so much. Just know, Joshua, I'm going to pimp this song out. I want it to be used.
Oh, for sure.
And loved by people.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
God bless everybody.
Thank you. Thanks
Stay
again.
safe.
Yeah. Give my love to everybody, to the guys. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So guys, we just have one more song. But before that, I want to honor my team that helped to create this album and this picture. So if we can find Rebecca Kofron and Kristie Reeves. Rebecca created the artwork. She souped up this galaxy background that you see and did the layout and everything. And Kristie Reeves, there's Kristie.
Hello.
Hey, sister. She helped me with this cover, the hair, the shots, the vision. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry for Becca's not here. How are you doing, Kristie?
I'm doing so good. And what a beautiful live stream you're having. What a beautiful party. Thank you, everyone who is contributing and putting this together.
Oh my gosh. And we don't have the time to share everything that Kristie is up to. But yes. Okay. And I'm just going to share with you about Kristie. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey.
Kristie not only took pictures of that, but she's so much more. She's a spiritual teacher, healing. She has an academy, a Vetra Academy. Just so much to know more about her, but I'm just so blessed she's on the project. And Rebecca, we just met each other on a chat.
We did.
And Don't Keep Your Day Job community, right?
That's right. It was awesome.
And I loved her art, and she just jumped in and she said, yes, I can help you.
It was a fun project.
So I love them. Oh, I'm glad you think it was fun after the 20th million revision.
I learned a lot.
Yes. So why don't we see the submissions for the Rise Above Corona Challenge, where they use this as inspiration and sent in the pictures.
Señora bonita picadora, I'm a queen. Pequito mama rockin' despacito. Hey, listo, zumbiro, baby, come baila conmigo. Vamos, arriba, come and get this buena tira. I can feel the drums boom, la pura vida. I'm filling up the room. I know you feel me.
Yeah. Weren't they awesome?
Those were so fun.
And it's so fun to see, especially after working with you on the cover shoot, Faith, and trying out all these different options of how to put your hair and wrap crystals in them and being creative. It's wonderful to see the creativity that came out in these pictures, in these photographs.
Yeah. When the concept I had about it was that that we are that rising sun, And so I would love for, this to keep going, for people to just have fun, use their creativity, and just say, yes, I am on the rise, Yeah. So let me see. So we're going to award the top 3 winners. And before we say who they are, I want to share what you will be receiving, because they are special gifts from each of our beautiful ladies here. So Kristie, could you just tell us, maybe share with us about the gift you're giving, your beautiful book? And maybe Jackie has a picture of that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is actually the first book I wrote. I'm going to go a little bit closer. It's called the 30-Day Prosperity Program. And it's 30 really small chapters, 2-3 pages long. Oh, there it is. Thank you. About how to create an abundance mindset. And it's not about just how we can create a lot of money really quickly. It's about how we can create money with the things that bring us joy, that fill our heart, that get us inspired. Yes. Because I feel like so often people have this belief it's like either or. Either we're going to be abundant and wealthy, or we're going to do something that is fun. And I feel like it's time that we bring this together, that we don't have to do this either or thing, but that we can, have this abundance and be just excited and inspired and feel kind of what you're doing, Faith. We're just like so loving what we're doing. So I found like the prosperity book would be such a great gift to all of your listeners. So you can go through each chapter, and there's like a little text to read and a positive affirmation and a guided visualization or an exercise that really helps you to step into that abundance mindset.
Thank you. That is an amazing gift. So you will receive that and my signed CD. So, and the other winner will receive from Rebecca this beautiful custom-made artwork. Can you tell us about that, Rebecca, as we pull it up on screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody can hear or see me, but this is
there you go. Yep.
Something I actually have it.
Oh my God, it's so cool. I want it.
It's really exciting. I got so inspired about it when you said that we were doing prizes and that you needed, you were looking for ideas. It hit me I was super inspired. I was like, okay, Hawaii's my dream place. Faith reached out to me, and I kind of pulled together all of those feelings that I had about working with you and co-creating. And I put a really fierce girl on the front. I actually named it, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I named it Huahawa. Is that right? And
Huahawa.
Google says
I'll have to look it up.
Fierce in Hawaiian. So I thought
it means really,
what? Google says it means fierce in Hawaiian.
Okay.
Yeah. So
awesome.
It just felt like it made sense to me. It's got a gentle whale in it. It's got a fierce girl on it. It's got all this joy spreading through the sky. And I just thought, this is really what your album embodies and what was like the motivation drive for me to keep working with you. And I just felt so inspired by it. So I just really appreciate the opportunity, because this was so much fun.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca. So 2 beautiful, really gifts filled with this such love and aloha and empowerment.
Yes.
And you have to know, I mean, we don't have time to go into everyone's stories.
Yeah.
But everyone's story is so important. But I know Rebecca and Kristie themselves, they are in the midst of that butterfly transforming, into more. And they're saying yes, really. Yeah. As scary as it might be, they keep showing up. So who, ladies, I don't know if you've decided between the 2 of you.
I don't think we have spoken, I had my vote.
Okay, tell us your vote, and Jackie will figure this out.
Okay,
and then save number 1 for number 1.
Okay. Number 1, I was really feeling like it was Shelley with the drum cymbal and the wild hair and the blue lipstick. It was really calling to me.
Can we show that, Jackie? Okay. What about the other 2? The other 2.
Just she embodies joy.
Yes.
And that's just really what I think it's about. So I loved it. So
Yay.
original.
And who are the other two for you?
I can't remember the name. The painting of the purple hair.
Okay, Janelle McGuire.
Yes.
And any others for you?
I'm trying to think of what her. Honestly, your little girl was my favorite. I don't know if she can be chosen, but she was like I
Leah.
just thought the cutest.
Okay. Thank you. We got your votes. Okay.
All right.
And then Kristie, what are your top three, Kristie?
This is so awesome, actually, Rebecca, because Shelley's was my number one as well. I thought it was just so creative and so much fun, the way she put it together. So she was my number one choice. And Janelle, the picture of the lab, would have been my number two choice because I love that fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
We're
and
on the
your
same
other
page.
choice?
Yeah.
Lorelai, I love the heart she did with her. I'm like, oh, this is really simple.
Oh, that one was good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got our winners.
Yay.
Okay, so to my sister Lori and her daughter Leah, they're going to receive Kristie's prosperity book. Yay. And my signed CD. Of course, I'm going to give you one anyway. That's my sister. And Janelle McGuire is going to receive Rebecca's Mahalo artwork.
Yes.
And my signed CD. Thank you. And our big winner, Shelly Siebert, is going to get a 30-minute virtual concert from me for herself or to give away. And she already has my CD because she's part of my RISE tribe. Yeah. So thank you so much, Rebecca and Kristie, again, for your contribution, for being a part of the RISE on the album and just in life in general. So please visit Kristie Reeves, I think it's .com, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Rebecca Kofron Art.com. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to move into our final song, right, Jackie? Oh, you have you on mute again.
Are we going to skip Fire It Up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about Fire It Up.
That's okay. We can skip it, or because I know we're running to the after party.
Well,
but
let's play a teeny part of it.
Let's play. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Here we go. Do you want to say anything?
Well, just that this song, guys, is to get us fired up of all that we've been talking about. Find your power word. Love, joy, whatever it is to move us through this time. So we'll get fired up a little and then we'll move into Queen.
Are we fired up? Yeah. Are we good to go? Yeah.
Bring it big, bring it bold, bring it everywhere you go. Everywhere, everywhere. Bring it on, bring it strong. How can be and you be wrong? No, no, never. There's something about to pop. There's something about to blow. We got this fire in our hearts. Ooh, baby. It's time to go, go, go. Get up and go, 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 go. Get up and go, 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 go. We're all fired up. Get up and go, 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 go.
Okay, y'all fired up, guys? You got your go-go boots on? Okay, I think that's good, huh, Jackie? That's good.
Yeah. That's so good.
So good. That was by Eric Dubois.
Yeah.
My Frenchman in Eva Beach. We did an EDM song, kind of like a pop song. And then this one, which is, I don't know what you guys call this. Again, I got to channel a different voice. So we're going to take that fired up energy, right? And we're going to move it into the last song. Thank you for holding on for so long, guys. I don't know if Jeremy Bircher is here, the producer of Queen. So you guys could. Well, yeah, we're going to do it Oh,
We're
you're
going to
right.
Queen.
You're right. Fired up. Oh my God. Today's
That's okay.
really
I think we
messing
saved
my
that. I
cocoon.
think we saved that for the after party. Yeah, we're gonna go into Queen Val. Thanks.
Oh, Curtis, can you hang out for the after party? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Curtis, we're going to do you first in the after party. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All righty. So Queen, again, if Jeremy is there, you could bring him in. Another song that came from Creative Hawaii Lab. A voice I've never done before. I'm rapping in Spanish. I'm sassy. I think I'm sexy. But it's about honoring that queen, that divinity, that royalty. And we have some special guests to start us off in the dancing. And we have JJ, who is the fierce TikTok dancer. And then we're going to go to Ukaipa Dance Studio. My good friend Stacy Lund and her beautiful daughters, Alyssa, Brett, and Echo. And possibly Sasha Knowles, if you can find those folks, Val. And then all of us dancing, okay? And then we'll wrap it up and go to after party. But let's get that queen energy going. JJ, you there?
I'm a queen. Piquito, mama, rockin' despacito. Hey, listo, zumbiro, baby, come baila conmigo. Vamos, arriba, come and get this buena diva. I can feel the drums boom, la pura vida. I'm filling up the room. I know you feel me. Over, ooh la la, come and get it like ooh yeah yeah, body shaking like ooh la la. I'm gonna get you with the ooh yeah yeah. Honey, stuck on your fingertips like money. I'm look at it, feel me. Good lips, you know I'm ready. Roll me. I'm moving, I'm shaking, I'm never gonna fake it. I'm a ruby, a keeper, I'm the only real chica. I'm luscious, I'm precious, I'm more than just ambitious. I got riches on my mind, diamonds raining from the sky. Listo, zumbiro, baby, come baila conmigo. Vamos, arriba, come and get this buena diva. I can feel the drums boom, la pura vida. I'm filling up the room. I know you feel me. Rockin' over, ooh la la, come and get it like ooh yeah yeah, body shaking like ooh la la. I'm gonna get you with the ooh yeah yeah. Honey, stuck on your fingertips like money. I'm look at it, feel me. Good lips, you know I'm ready. Roll me. I'm queen.
Woo! Go, ladies!
Famosa, I'm a sexy mamacita. Come and get this pura vida. Sabrosa, so bonita. I'm a sexy mamacita. Come and take a little peek. Rockin' over, ooh la la, come and get it like ooh yeah yeah, body shaking like ooh la la. I'm gonna get you with the ooh yeah yeah. Honey, stuck on your fingertips like money. I'm look at it, feel me. Good lips, you know I'm ready. Roll me. I'm.
Yay! JJ, Ukaipa dance, Sasha Knowles dance, and all of you dancing. I'm going to watch a replay so I can see everybody shaking it. So I think, Jackie, I just had a question. Can we end with drumming or do we have to hop to after party?
Oh, yeah. Well, just as long as everyone knows they got to stay here until we go over. So we're going to stay in this Zoom room. We can drum out and then everyone just wait.
Okay.
Until we get into this
Okay.
after party.
And maybe you can just explain the after party thing to them about having to register and go to another room.
Yeah. So Val's going to put that in the chat in the Zoom room right now. And maybe whoever's working the social media can post it in the social media too. You still have to register for it to get in. All right.
Yes, please. And
okay.
Okay, then let's go to the. Then we have to go to the after
all of his
party.
drums and everything.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So guys, I hope you come over to the after party. Thank you for hanging out. For, just being a part of the Rise that's going on, really. So let's continue the party. We have Dream on performing after drumming and me. I'm going to close it out with Rise. Yeah, so give us just a few minutes to get over to the next link. But thank you. I love you guys. Thank you to all my writers, producers, all my special guests. See you over at the after party. Yes? Yay! Mompreneur. If you're staying on, let me tell you about the Mompreneur. This is from Janelle McGuire. For all the moms and your mom friends, there are 33 gifts and more, including music from me, at mompreneurgifts.com. It's the ultimate virtual goodie bag for the moms that are trying to, shine their light and run a business in the world. So thank you, Janelle. I'm signing off. We're going to set up for the after party. Love you guys. Thank you.